welcome. Thank you so much for stepping back into this wonderful village that we have created. If you are new here, welcome. I am the Cottage Witch. My name is Jo. I do pick a card readings like the one that you are going to see today. I also do motherhood content, homemaking content, kitchen witch content, all sorts of things. I have a whole bunch of pick a card videos planned. Some of them are already filmed. I have a whole bunch of kitchen witch recipes already planned, and some of them are also already filmed. I have really taken the time in this last part of winter to plan out this new year, what this channel is going to look like, the content that's going to be on it, as well as my other social media spaces, and just like the future. So if you like this kind of stuff, if you like my vibe, make sure you are subscribed, okay? I do post a new video every Wednesday. Eventually I do want to bump it up a notch to 2 videos a week, but right now I'm just trying to get in the swing of everything and get like a plan executed. So anyways, the plan for this video actually came up because my friend Amanda, I'll link her YouTube channel in the description of this video. She put together these, where is it? I don't think okay, nope, I do. I have them right here. Amanda put together these wonderful envelopes for our coven, and she gave them out during Yule. Amanda, I have already opened all of them. I did do it like weekly at one point, and then here at the end, I kind of just opened them all at the same time. But in these envelopes, she put tea, she put chocolate, she put stickers, she put crafting supplies, she put oracle cards, all sorts of stuff went into these envelopes, and they were just so inspiring. They really did get my creative juices flowing. So actually the next 2 pick a card readings that you will see on this channel was inspired by these envelopes. So thank you, Amanda. Make sure you guys thank Amanda in the comments. So this video is brought to you by Amanda and the creativity that I felt when I saw these. So with these tea packets, the video inspiration that I had was, what is the tea? So what is the tea surrounding a situation, whatever situation you have in mind? What are people thinking? What are people saying? So this will be a fun little video. Obviously, if you choose a pile and it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with what's going on, don't take it on, don't wear it. It is a collective reading, so there will be multiple messages in here for multiple different people. Take what resonates, leave the rest, okay? So we are gonna go ahead and go through pile selection, and then once you've chosen your pile, you can go down to the description and you can click the timestamp to take you to your pile, okay? All right, so today we have pile 1, which is chamomile tea. Pile 2, which is lemon ginger. And then pile 3, which is hibiscus. All right, I included sound in there, so if you are a clairaudient person, you can choose by that as well. Go ahead and go down to the description box and click on the pile for your reading, and I will see you guys there. Bye. All right, welcome. Hello, group 1. You chose the chamomile tea. The chamomile tea. Right now, I have already chosen, I've already drawn your cards. We have this pile for what is the tea about this situation. We have this pile, which is what are people thinking or saying about the situation. I have some stickers that I've put in this pouch that came out of those envelopes that Amanda created that I also kind of want to use for this. One already flew out as I was like shaking the bag. So I'm gonna take that one, but I'm also going to pull 2 more, and I was going to do that on camera for you guys. All right. Okay, so we're going to start our reading. So for you choosing chamomile tea, I really do feel like this is a very basic tea. It's not anything super glittery or like show worthy. It is definitely something that a lot of people like. Is very predictable, very neutral, same across the board. So somebody or people in your life may think that you are a little bland, a little basic, a little like everybody else. They may think that they can go anywhere and find somebody just like you. I'm not saying that that is how you are. This is just the perception that some people in your life may be having about you. They may be thinking that you're very cookie cutter. They also may be thinking that you're somebody that's very sleepy. You may be a sleepy girl. I almost called my channel the Sleepy Witch channel, so I think that's funny. You may be somebody that likes to take naps often. That you also could be somebody that doesn't get riled up very easily, or somebody that's very calm, somebody that they can trust to always create a peaceful, calm space. You may be very well at holding space for other people in their moments where they really do need that extra care, that extra attention. So that is what I am getting for just the tea aspect, just something that people may be feeling about you. So let's move on to your cards, or let's do your stickers first. All right, so for this we have Dream Big. So you may be somebody that people look at and they see you as somebody bright, somebody that's always optimistic, somebody that shoots for the stars, somebody that has big dreams, somebody that is going to stop at nothing to make that happen. You are a dreamer. They may also, because we have chamomile tea here, which helps us go to sleep, you may be a Pisces. You may be somebody that has heavy Pisces placements, somebody that's a daydreamer, somebody that kind of has their heads up in the clouds. They dream very, very big, but they're not always 100% grounded. You may also be somebody that talks about their dreams often, not just as in your goals and aspirations, but somebody that may actually be a big dreamer. I'm a dreamer, and I talk to my friends often about the dreams that I have. So you may be somebody that's like that as well. And I also am seeing that because we have this beautiful crystal sticker, and it's got stars and moons. So I do think that you are a sleepy person, or somebody that likes naps, somebody that may not be very high energy, may be very calm, cool, collected, even toned. Somebody that's obviously fun because we have the flowers and the brightness here. Somebody that is sunny because we have the golden hues from the chamomile tea, but also somebody that is just very, very easy to be around. And I do feel like that with this here, it's a very balanced card. We have two crystals being here. So you may be somebody that is not often alone. So you may hang out with people often, whether that's friends, family, partners. You may be somebody that works from your heart and crown chakra. So you may be somebody that loves big, loves fiercely, loves love, loves to fall in love with things, likes to try new trends. You may be very feminine. You may be very beautiful. I heard Aphrodite with that pink, so you may be very beautiful. People may think that you're very beautiful. We have the crown chakra showing up here with this amethyst. I do believe you're also very intuitive, so you may get messages from your dreams. I have a friend who her son is named after a dream message that she received about what her son's name would be. So I'm just seeing kind of like that, like a lot of messages come to you in dreams. You may do dream spell work. You may be a lucid dreamer. You may do dream traveling. I forget the official word for that. But something here about sleep, I do think that there is heavy Pisces influence being here. All right, so Let's see, we're going to put this over here because this is what are people thinking and saying about this situation, but this is the tea regarding this situation, okay? So the first card, I'm going to actually put this up here as well, just so that we are able to get your other cards in here. Okay, all right, so let's see, your first card is the Tower in reverse. Ooh, I like that that card showed up in reverse, you guys. Oh, we have the Moon in reverse too. Okay. Okay. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of reversals. And the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. Woman holding a coin. Emotional withdrawal. Envy. Contract. I'm gonna move these over here. And I'll move this over here. All right. Spiritual strength. We have fertility. Obsession. The temple of my body. Anger and chains. Envious gluttony. And triumph of lies. Okay, so tea about this situation. Some of you guys may have undergone weight loss surgery or taken some sort of weight loss shot or done some sort of change regarding your body or your weight or something. You have people talking, they are obsessed. They are obsessed with your body. They are obsessed with what you're doing with it, what you're putting into it. I do feel that also some of you, if not weight loss surgery or weight loss shots or anything like that, or like a new routine or anything, some of you may have been posting about infertility or a pregnancy struggle, or you've been talking to people around you about a pregnancy struggle. You may even have been going on this weight loss journey in order to improve your fertility or increase your fertility chances, something like that. I do feel that this is regarding, like for some of you, the tea here is some way that you have completely changed your body and how it has shaped the choices that you've made. Because with the Five of Pentacles, I do feel here that this, like for the collective here, that it does resonate with the fertility or the weight loss journey. The Five of Pentacles, I feel like you've taken something regarding your health into your own hands. So with that fertility issue, maybe you were told you couldn't have children, or you have PCOS, or your weight was keeping you from having children. And instead of going into like using fertility meds or taking like the extreme routes of IVF, you decided that you were going to try and get things in balance by changing your eating habits, changing the way that you moved your body, what you did with your body, or the way that you processed emotions. I do feel like this collective here has had a huge shift. I mean, like huge, because we have the dream big here, right? So I do feel that people are talking about a shift that you have made regarding aligning your dreams. I do feel like the tea about this situation has something to do with a tower moment that people feel you may have created and then took advantage of, or you came out ahead after the Tower moment. With the Two of Cups being here, Two of Cups in reverse, and the contract card, I do feel that some of the people that are watching this are ending a marriage, ending a very long-term relationship. You guys are having to split your resources, your funds, like you're taking your life and you're completely splitting it in half down the middle. And I feel that there are people here that are saying they got the shit end of the stick. That you kind of made a way, like you, there was a specific term I just heard. You made out like a bandit. You, like, that's what I am hearing. These people feel that this Tower moment, they were expecting you to lose sleep over it with the chamomile tea and all of this sleep energy. They were expecting whatever this was for you to act completely differently, for you to lose sleep over it, for you to be worried about it, for it to consume you, for it to cause you to shrink back into yourself. I do feel like with the anger and chains here, there could be people that have really expressed anger and outrage. They have done really shitty things or really conniving things to try and get you to reverse whatever this Tower moment is. I do feel like with the Tower being in reverse, whatever this decision was something that was in your control. Like, you couldn't control the way that the Tower fell, but you could control when it started to fall. And I feel like instead of this Tower moment catching you off guard and making the decision for you, you made the decision for yourself. That's why the woman holding a coin is showing up, because you were empowered by this decision. You took matters into your own hands. You took matters into your own hands. You listened to your intuition and you said, I don't care how this Tower falls. I know it needs to fall because I have bigger dreams than what I am living, what I am achieving right now. I feel like you have really been acting in your power. Like, the Moon card to me shows things that are not necessarily understood or seen, or something that needs to be processed or looked at in a more clear way. And I feel like you have done that, which is why you are walking away from this very, very, very sure of yourself. Like, I feel like the T here is like the Tower card being here was a tower of lies, a house of cards, and you crashed that shit down, and people are mad that you're exposing it for what it was. Like, you're exposing this Tower of lies for what it was. You are revealing to people that things were not as they seemed, and that has people really fucking angry. And I'm gonna, like, I've been feeling like this the whole time. People are obsessed with talking about you because you are doing things they only wish that they could do. Like, there are so many people living in unhappy marriages. They're going to work and working at unhappy careers. They are growing things in their life that have zero to do with their own happiness and everything to do with the boxes that they feel they have to check off in life. And you came in and you said, I have bigger dreams than this bullshit. Like, I cannot live in this mundane life any longer. I cannot continue with the lies that I've been living. I am tired of feeling this own anger within myself. I'm tired of feeling chained to this situation. I'm tired of feeling limited. I'm tired of being this person that feels envious of other people living the life that I want, living their truth. And so you're choosing to step out and to make the really heavy choices it takes to allow something like this to fall apart. And people are mad because, one, you're doing the hard work. You don't care that it's hard. You don't care that it's painful. And I think that people are taking this I don't care if it's painful mentality as like, I don't care. There's a difference between I care, it sucks that this is happening, but I also care about myself and my future happiness more, and I don't care that I'm ruining people's lives. I don't care that I'm destroying people's lives and the things that they've worked hard for. I don't feel that you are the the latter. I don't feel that you took this situation and you said, I don't care about these people. I don't care that this is ruining people's lives. I don't care that people are upset about it. I don't think that that is necessarily the message. I think that what you are saying is that I care about me more. I care about my happiness more. I care about what makes me satisfied more. I care about what is being balanced in my life. Like, I am tired of saying yes to things just because other people want me to say yes to them. I'm tired of doing things just because other people want me to do things. And I do feel like people are noticing that their manipulation tactics, the anger that they used to use to keep you chained to whatever this is that you're walking away from, they're upset because you're withdrawing from the situation. You are not adding to it. You're not arguing with them. You are not, like, you're not adding any fuel to the fire. Like, you're just like, I don't care. I don't care. You can think what you want, you can feel what you want. If you don't want to sit here and have the conversations with me to really truly find out what is going on, like, you can think what you want about the situation. I am no longer going to advocate for my truth, especially to people that are too angry to hear it, okay? That want to believe these lies. And I do feel like these people, they see you, they are obsessed. They see the glow up that is happening, not just physically, but they see the mental glow up. They see what all you're able to provide for yourself. Like, I really do feel that these people have set obstacle after obstacle after obstacle. They have tried to isolate you. They have tried to take away resources. They have tried to make sure you know that if this is the decision and the life that you want to build for yourself, that they will not be around to help you build it. And Spirit is saying, good, you were dead fucking weight anyways. Dream bigger. Keep dreaming bigger. Keep having these people talking, because they are obsessed with what it is that you are building, what it is that you are doing, okay? And what it is that you are creating. And I really do feel like the tea right now is they think that they have left you out. They have left you out in the cold, and that because they have taken away these resources for you, that you are not going to have the strength to rebuild. They are hoping that, I'm hearing they left you out for dead, and they're hoping you're dead. But the comeback season is coming up, and it's coming up quickly. And I'm hearing that you're not just going to be good, but you're going to be golden, okay? You're going to have people out here literally devouring the tea. Okay, devouring the tea. You have envious gluttony and envy here, okay? People are envious of the way that you've been able to turn this situation around to benefit you. And yeah, they are talking shit and saying that the only reason that you've been able to make this turnaround to benefit you is because you were acting selfishly and you didn't care about these other people or this other situation. But it has nothing to do with that, and allow them to keep themselves in that own box, okay? Because they have a lot of like anger, they have a lot of things that they need to work out within themselves, because the life that you're creating for yourself, everybody has the power to create for themselves. Everybody has the power to dream big. Everybody has the power to find the peace amongst the chaos. And you make it look so effortlessly, but there's been a lot of work, inner work, a lot of inner reflection, a lot of making choices for you despite being afraid, despite knowing the outcome that is going to come with it. And everybody has that power to do that themselves, but not everybody has that inner strength and trust and faith in themselves, in the situation, and the invisible, trusting in the invisible, that they're able to do that. So people will project their own perceived inabilities or their own lack of option and opportunity, and they will project that on you because they feel that, oh, well, I didn't have that opportunity. Oh, I can't do that. You're lucky you have the ability to do that or the option to do that. Everybody has that option, but most people are stuck within their own limitations and the limitations that society has placed on us. It is all lies, okay? And you're exposing the lies. You're showing how easy this could be for anybody, and not necessarily easy, but you are living in your truth and in alignment, and because of that, your life is, and the things that are about to happen for you are going to look effortless, but they're not effortless, okay? And if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. There's a reason that everybody has not chosen the path that you've chosen, okay? And Spirit just wants you to know that, like, let them watch, let them be obsessed, okay? Let them spew whatever angry little lies that they want to spew your way. Don't allow it to distract you. Don't allow it for it to manipulate you or make you believe that what you're doing is not right. I believe that you truly are fulfilling your divine destiny and the purpose that you were sent here to serve, okay? So let people talk. Let people be angry. Let people be upset that you're experiencing this glow up. Let people think that you're the golden child and that everything just effortlessly works out for you, or that you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth and that's why you're able to do these things. You're truly able to do these things because you are living in alignment. The universe rewards the bold. It rewards people that take risk for themselves. It rewards people that move in alignment with the things that they feel called to do, okay? So keep going. I see this really working out for you. Don't let the haters make you lose sleep, okay? Just stay in your zen, withdraw, go no contact from these people. I do feel like that is something specific here. You may need to go no contact, but just remain in your power, remain true to who you are, because the truth is going to be revealed in time and people are going to realize that you were never in the wrong here, okay? All right, we're gonna look at the next portion of this. All right, so then we're just looking at what are people thinking or saying about this situation, just to get a little bit more tea before we wrap up this reading. We have hematite, ground yourself, bloodstone, get up, get moving. We have moonstone, live your purpose. Aragonite, release your emotional baggage. Aventine, create your own luck. Angel Aura Quartz, lighten up. The skunk and magnolia, protection. The hound and pear, loyalty. We have the coyote and datura, deceit. The porcupine and anemone, boundaries. And we have the elk and ash, strength. And we have the salamander and black pepper, inspiration. And we have the 7 of cups in reverse. And we have, I want to make sure I'm able to get all of this in here, you guys. Okay, and then we have blinded to the pain. Okay. All right, so I am confirming right now that these people, what they have to say or think about this situation is that I do think that for a select few, like I said, you guys are experiencing weight loss. Maybe you did a weight loss surgery, weight loss pills or shots, or you've just completely changed up your entire routine, the way that you eat, the way that you move. People are noticing that you look different, that you feel different, that you're vibrating differently, and they're definitely talking about that, okay? I do feel that, like I said before, a lot of you have completely shifted your entire reality. There has been a tower moment that you willingly chose to walk into. And while things have definitely been painful and things have been crumbling, the people that are talking about you in this situation are completely blinded to that pain. And that's why they're talking about you. That's why they are saying the things that they're saying. They do not see you as a victim in this situation at all. They are talking about even the pain that you've caused other people, but they're not asking the question of like, how much had to happen for you to get to where you're going? or how much had to happen for you to choose to separate yourself the way that you have had, okay? These people are talking about the boundaries that you're trying to put up around this situation. You may have recently told people to keep your name out of their mouth, to stop sharing what you've shared with them, to stop talking about you to other people. And they are talking about that. They're talking about how, oh, this person caused this situation, but now they don't want us to talk about it. This person caused all of this drama, but now they don't want us to talk about it. They're very much having this kind of energy. And I think that they are talking about you in a way that like your boundaries are silly because there was some disloyalty that happened. Like, how can this person talk about boundaries and talk about the way that they should be treated when this situation has happened? Deceit, okay? So I feel like they think that you've been very, very deceptive. You haven't been 100% truthful, and because of that, they're like, why do we owe you loyalty? Like, you weren't truthful, you weren't loyal, therefore, like, why are you acting like now all of a sudden you need to be protected? Like, I'm very much seeing the situation with Kate Middleton and Princess Meghan. So like at the beginning when Princess Meghan had joined the royal family, she was talking about how the paparazzi were treating her, how she never got any privacy, how all of this horrible mistreatment was happening and nobody had an issue with it. They were like, whatever, girl. But the moment that Kate Middleton, the same stuff started happening, now all of a sudden they're trying to create boundaries around the press about what can be said, about what news should be let out, what should be okay, what should not be okay. And it's just giving this energy of, when they do it, it's okay, but when I do it, fuck it. Like, when I do it, it's a problem. When they do it, it's fine. And so this is kind of the energy that they are thinking about you and this situation, okay? But there is a lot of messages right now around, there are also people in your life who they're finding strength from this situation. They're finding inspiration from this situation. Just like I told you that there were people that were mad that you were able to do this because they didn't feel like they had that opportunity or option. In the same sense, there are people that are being heavily inspired by what you're doing, by your bravery, by your courage, by how you are able to get up, get moving, to take action, to go out and live your purpose, how you are able to release this emotional baggage that other people have placed on you, their expectations, maybe even the emotional baggage that you've been carrying around that made you feel like you too were stuck in this situation. You're releasing this and you living your purpose is really inspiring people to make those same decisions for themselves. I feel like just as many people that are angry with you, that are mistreating you, that are being blinded to your pain, there's just as many people that are really waking up. They have loyalty for you. They're able to see the situation and the purpose that the situation is here for. And you are liberating a lot of people from this bravery, from this action that you've taken. I do feel that people are also talking about how you maybe have dropped the ball or dropped a lot of baggage in people's laps. And they are very, very upset about that. They feel like the luck that you have had regarding this situation has only come from you dropping this bomb or this baggage in their lap. Spirit is wanting you to, just the message that is coming in right now is that these people are blind. These people are being deceived. These people are not seeing the full picture here, okay? You need to protect yourself. You may need to lighten up, and the baggage you may be needing to release are actual people. If people are not respecting your boundaries, or if people are talking about you this way, if people can't keep their name out of your name out of their mouth, if they can't protect you in this situation, then this needs to be your sign to lighten up and let them go, okay? Lighten the load and let them go. Spirit is saying that you are being protected right now. Your future is being protected right now. you need to also do the work in protecting yourself by holding these boundaries, creating these boundaries. Right now, you are trying to create a future that is in alignment with your purpose, and these people who are talking shit about you doing so cannot come to this next season, okay? Ground yourself. Don't get lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in what people are saying and doing regarding this situation. Have the strength to keep going, to keep creating your own luck. You don't need these people, okay? And I do feel that with this create your own luck, what it's trying to say is these people have sent so many obstacles and challenges your way by not helping you when you needed it, by isolating you, by taking away their resources, or just not helping you in some way. And that they did that in hopes that it was going to deter you from taking this path. But you've created your own luck, you've created your own opportunity. It's like for every time they take something away in hopes that it ruins you, the universe gives you 3 things to help you succeed in this next chapter, okay? So continue going. There are a lot of people that may hate you right now and have a lot of shit to say, but there is an equal amount, if not more, people who are watching you, who are inspired by you, who want you to keep going because they are inspired by the life that you are creating for yourself, okay? Peace is coming your way. Please keep dreaming big. Everybody's up in arms and mad about it because of how big what you're doing is, okay? So dream big, keep going. Don't lose sleep over these people, and just know that there is a lot coming your way that is about to make a lot of people angry, and that's their problem. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you guys in the next reading or the next video. If you liked this video, make sure you do a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Hi, welcome pile 2. All right, this is your pick a card reading for today. We are looking at the tea regarding a situation and what do people think or say about you and this situation. Okay, so we are seeing what comes in. If something doesn't resonate, please don't wear it. Only take what resonates with you. So we have, if you chose lemon ginger tea blend, this is your reading. I have some stickers from the same envelopes that Amanda gave us that I will be drawing, and we'll just see what comes with it. I kind of like this, just drawing and seeing what messages come in regarding the pictures. All right, so you have the lemon ginger tea blend. We have this cute little book sticker. We have this sticker that says, "So you fight until you can't fight anymore." And this is saying, "Take the road." All right. So those are the stickers that are coming in regarding your messages today. I've broken this up into 2 piles. So this pile is going to be the tea, like what is the situation about? And then this pile over here is going to be what do people think or say about you? So for the lemon ginger tea blend, ginger specifically is about balance. It's about grounding, clarity, success, power, stability, healing, passion. It is a very warm herb, so there is a lot of creative power around it, a lot of action, a lot of like forward movement behind it. And lemon is calming, it's success, it's used in cleansing and release spells. So automatically I am just feeling like people think that you are somebody that is constantly moving, constantly traveling, constantly going from one thing to another. You are very action inspired. If you have an idea or something, you are quick to make it happen. You have a very sunny personality, a very breath of fresh air personality. With the fight until you can't fight anymore, I do think that that is so funny because I feel like you have a lot of fight in you, and that's what people feel. They feel that once you have your eye on something, you are going to go after it until you absolutely have no more to pour into it, to give to it, no more action left to take. You are definitely a ride till the wheels fall off, is what I just heard with looking over here type person. You are a see it till the end type person. I feel like also here you may be somebody that is very imaginative, somebody that enjoys reading or books. You may be a writer, an artist in some form. Sagittarius, I feel, is very much here with the travel and the education. So you could be a Sagittarius or somebody with very heavy Sagittarius placements. I also feel like this could be Aries with the fight until you can't fight anymore, and the heavy, like, not necessarily masculine energy, but just oomph that I am feeling. It could be very intelligent. And just somebody that has very positive energy, somebody that is a joy to be around, because we also have the sun on the back of the deck here, which is also mirroring this very sunny, positive energy, a joy to be around. And we have these 6 of Wands as well. So I do see that you are somebody that is very successful in whatever it is that you're doing. And again, I am seeing that you could be somebody like a published author, an artist of some kind, some sort of reader, maybe some sort of influencer, but people just that you're a joy to be around. You're always teaching people, always encouraging people. You're just bright and sunny. So that is first what I am feeling about what people think about you or what they could be saying about you. You could never be at home. It could be hard to get a hold of you because you're always moving, always going, always teaching, always learning, just always, you always have your hands full. So I'm going to put your tea up here. Can you see it? I put it in a different place for pile 1, but we were running out of space, so I'm going to put it over here. All right. You could be somebody that also takes the high road, is what I was hearing with take the road. Okay. Ace of Swords. I'm definitely feeling like this collective could be somebody that is definitely a reader, somebody who always has some new idea or new project that they want to start, could be very chatty, somebody that talks a lot. Also with this sword being here, I definitely feel like this is the fighter group. This group is ready to fight for what they love, fight for what they want to do in life, fight for ideals or people. You are giving very Joan of Arc energy. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you are somebody that could also be very opportunistic. You may be like, I was feeling that oomph energy, but you may be somebody that is slow to start on a situation. You may have a lot of ideas and it may take you a moment to get going. You may live in the research phase a lot and it's hard for you to have that inspired action. The Lover's card, I do feel like you are a lover girl. I feel like you are somebody that may use the term, I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'll fight for what I love. That is the energy that I am feeling here. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. This is definitely some Joan of Arc energy. People think that you are somebody that will rally the soldiers. You will draw your battle flags for something or somebody in which you believe is worth fighting for. Cause, people, anything. There's a lot of swords energy. So you could also be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So that could definitely be some placements. You don't have to be, but there is a lot of sword energy here. And I do feel like, again, with that sword energy, you're definitely a flighty personality. You definitely are constantly flowing from one thing to another. You may also be somebody that hops, excuse me, from idea to idea, situation to situation very, very quickly. Even though you are somebody that wants to move slowly, I feel like you may have a bit of ADHD. You may struggle to take all of that energy and harness it into like one focused area. So you may be somebody that has, like, if you were able to channel all of that energy, you could accomplish like really huge things. But because you're so like all over the place and chaotic, it's just Like you have all of this energy and it's not really going towards one thing. Yeah, so you may experience delays often, or just things not coming to fruition as quickly as you had hoped they would. And that's just, I'm really feeling because you lack a specific direction sometimes. Like you have goals and ideas, but you don't necessarily always know how to execute them. I do feel again with the Page of Swords being here that this is definitely a situation where you may be an artist and people may not take you very seriously because they're not seeing the fruits of your labor, or they may not be seeing like the path ahead as being something that is very successful. So they may not take you very seriously sometimes. But I'm not seeing it as in a bad way. I just see it as like you're the type of person that's like, oh, I'm gonna do this in the next year. This year is gonna be about this, or I have all these plans to do this, and people are like, okay, because they know that like for a lot of it, you're a lot of talk and not a whole lot of action. And so they may not necessarily believe everything that you say you're going to achieve, but it's not, I don't feel like it is something that is in a necessarily like harsh way. I do feel here, I'm seeing the stars in this, I do feel like a lot of people around you do feel that you are going to be a star one day, or like you have some sort of star quality or some sort of magnetism about you. Like you're something that people only hear about in stories, or like you're a type of person that people only hear about in stories. Like they don't believe that that could be real. You may be writing a story that has a character that is like that. But I drew happiness here, the ladybug and sweet pea. I really do feel like people think that you are just a sweet pea. I do think that they think that you are just a very sweet character, and I don't think that they realize that with all that sweetness, you are also loyal to your core. You will go to the ends of the world for the things that you desire. I do feel like people may underestimate you because we have the Queen of Swords here and then the Page of Swords. So I believe that the way that people view you may not be in alignment with like your actual capabilities. And like that's okay. Let people underestimate you, because their estimations of who you are and what you can do really does not have any hold over what your future will bring. I do feel that people they think that you're very happiness focused. So they know that you are not going to do anything unless it is going to bring you some sort of happiness. You're the type of person that the moment that I stop having fun with it, I'll be done with it. That's the type of energy that's here. It's very much like you go where the fun is, like especially because we're having the sun here and we've got all this sunny energy. I feel like you are very childlike, and not in a bad way. I just feel like you have a lot of optimism. You have a lot of blind faith in the future and what it is that you want to do. You don't have the same social constructs that a lot of adults get stuck in, of like, I have to work this 9 to 5. I have to be able to afford a house by the time that I'm 30. I have to be able to create a family and get married. You're like not one of those people. Like you are definitely an out of the box type person. Whereas like pile one had lived a lot of their life in the box up until this point, and like people were upset that they were changing the narrative. You've never been in the box, and nobody has ever expected you to be in the box. They know that if they ever tried to get you into the box, that you would box out. Like you would absolutely not stand for that. The Hanged Man here, I do feel that they do think that you have a unique perspective on things. So people may come to you for your advice because of this unique perspective. You may have a different way of looking at things, and people really admire that. So they come to you when they need to see or get a solution that is out of the box or may not be your normal everyday advice. Boundaries showed up here. We have loyalty. Interesting. These two cards showed up in pile 1. So I think it's funny that I just mentioned pile 1. These are the only two cards so far that showed up here as well as in pile 1. And like I said, they were definitely struggling with boxing out of the expectations that society and like people close to them has placed on them. And you were the opposite. So maybe if you're coming from pile 1, that is who you were in the past, and you're now getting more in tune with your authentic person, your authentic truth, without all of these boundaries that society has placed on you. I do feel, and if you're not from pile 1, that's okay. I was just mentioning it in case you were. But whatever boundaries that society has tried to place on you, or like expectations, or you can only achieve this by doing X, Y, and Z, you have the enlightenment to know that those boundaries are just a social construct. They literally do not exist. Just like the boundaries that separate each country, those are all, it's a man-made concept. Those boundaries are not real. They do not exist. If you go to the boundary of France and Italy, you would realize that there is no line, only the line that we've created, and you live like outside of that line. And you are definitely somebody that is very, very loyal to your cause, loyal to what it is that you desire, loyal to the people that you have surrounded yourself with. And I do see, like, again, I was seeing that Joan of Arc mentality. So if you're not familiar with her, the cause, I would definitely go look her up. She's a very interesting character in history, and I definitely feel like that's the energy that we have here. Your friends and your family know that if they need somebody to rally for them, to defend them, to take up for them, to be there for them, you are the person that they call. Today for tomorrow, and naked before the stars. Okay, this card is definitely making me feel like there is an OnlyFans happening here. So maybe the tea is that people are talking about an OnlyFans situation that you and your partner are in, or starting up, or advertising in some way. If it's not an OnlyFans, it could be like an account or something that kind of has to do with that energy, if you know what I'm talking about, because she's in lingerie, naked before the stars. I do feel as if, like, and even if it's not an OnlyFans, the tea about you could just be that you're very taboo in the way that you think and do things. Like, you, again, you are not falling into the social constructs. You don't care that you bare your soul to the world, that people may think it's weird or they would be embarrassed by doing the same. You are okay with showing your authentic self. You are okay with showing up naked in front of people, because at the end of the day, you are confident in who you are, what you are about, and you honestly could care less what it is other people have to say about you. And I do feel like that's kind of with this today for tomorrow card. A lot of people will trade today for tomorrow, in the sense that they don't realize that they're living life for other people or under other expectations, or in a way that isn't in alignment with who they are. And they're okay with doing that for some time. Like, a lot of people will get into marriages. Like, for instance, I'm channeling Clay Atkins. Clay Atkins was a whole ass gay man who was married and had children, and it came out later that, like, he was gay. They ended up splitting up. But when he got into that marriage, he holistically thought that he could trade today for tomorrow. Like, it will get better. One day I will get used to not speaking my truth or not living in my truth. Like, one day I'll get used to the way that this feels. One day it won't be so hard to sacrifice these parts of myself. Like, I'll just get used to it. And you are not that person. Like, you would never even think about doing that. And if you're coming from pile 1 and you used to be that person, you're definitely in a situation now where people are not seeing that of you. They are seeing your truth, they are seeing your vulnerability, and they know that you will never, and 32 may be significant when this happens for you. If it hasn't already, or if you're not already like that, 32 may be significant in when that will happen for you. But I'm seeing that people think that you are very loyal to yourself, loyal to your happiness, loyal to your truth, loyal to the things that you are wanting to create. You will fight for the cause. You will fight for your people. You are very imaginative, analytical, chatty. You are somebody that very, very, very much has a lot of creative energy and may struggle to direct that energy sometimes. So, you know, there is that message of maybe writing down even the ideas and things that you want to accomplish, because you're somebody that has so many, and that way you can go through them one at a time. But I just see the tea for you is that you're focused on your happiness. You aren't looking at other people. You aren't worried about other people. You aren't worried about what they're doing. You're here. You're trying to write a different narrative for yourself, create a different narrative for yourself. You may be an artist. You could be somebody that is trying to create a book, write a novel. You could be somebody that is going back to school. So they may be talking about you in this recent decision to go back to school and gain enlightenment somewhere or learn a new skill set. You may be somebody that is hardly ever home. You may travel a whole bunch. But you are somebody that is protecting this version of you at all costs, this happiness at all costs. You are not willing to ever sacrifice yourself and your truth for anybody else ever again. And that's what people know and they think about you. I am going to now jump over to the what are people saying about this situation. So this situation really quickly could just be, again, you are going into OnlyFans or in the sex industry in some way. You may be starting to write a book. You may be going back to school. You may have currently left a relationship that was making you feel that you could not be this authentic person. You may have boundaries around what it is that you are creating or this new version of you that you are coming into, and you may be distancing yourself from these people that are not in alignment with that. But I definitely feel that you are somebody that does not have a comfort zone, somebody that will fight for what it is that they want. They will fight for their happiness. They will fight for their truth, and they don't care how weird they come off, how vulnerable it looks to you. They are somebody that is okay with who they are, and they are okay with showing that to the world. And that is the tea that people think about you. So let's get into what are people saying, and I will see you guys in just a second. All right, so we are here and we're just looking at what are people saying about this current situation. What are people thinking about the current phase that you're in the current phase that you're in life. This is just looking a little bit into a little bit more detail regarding the tea surrounding the current situation. So we have sacral chakra. I do believe, again, that this situation could definitely have to do with something that you are trying to create for yourself, a passion project that you may be trying to create. So again, you know, a YouTube channel, a book, an OnlyFans, a new song career, singing, songwriting career, anything like that, any creative artistic pursuit, okay? The sacral chakra being reproductive organs, I definitely do feel like this could have, they could be talking about your sex appeal, how attractive you are, something you could be doing, it could be sexy, could be attractive to them. Yes, we have angel of balance. We have the third eye chakra, so people are definitely watching you. We have envy. We have hostilities. We have, oh my gosh, the second chakra again. So we have sacral chakra showing up twice here. The world. Temptation, yeah, this is becoming very clear, but give me 1 second, you guys. It's time to transform. Okay. Feed your creativity. Yeah, creation is here. clear the clutter and get out of your comfort zone. Okay, I definitely feel like this situation has to do with something that you're creating, especially because you chose the lemon ginger tea. And there was a bunch of warm, creative energy coming through, and we have the sacral chakra showing up twice, as well as carnelian, which is the crystal that I would use if I was wanting to activate my sacral chakra. So tips here really quickly for this pile: look up your sacral chakra, look up what blockages around your sacral chakra would look like, how it would manifest and show up in your body, and how a blocked sacral chakra can actually block you from creating the life that you are desiring. If you are somebody that is struggling with your sex drive, whether it's overly active or underactive, I would definitely be looking into your sacral chakra again. But I do feel as if, and I don't ever like getting very like too specific on these collective readings, just because it is a collective reading. There are so many of you guys that watch these readings that sometimes getting too specific will make people think that it's not for them. But I do feel as if this specific group is meant to be seen by the world. You had the Naked Before the Stars card, and that to me was like, you have star power, especially because the sun also showed up on the back of the deck. The sun is the largest star in our solar system. So people definitely are seeing that star power within you. You have a magnetism that just people can't help but look, can't help but gawk, can't help but talk about you. There's just something about you that is very, very unique, very alluring, very attractive. People find you very, very, very attractive. The ginger also makes me feel like ginger I would use in spells regarding sexual activities. I would use it for creation, for adding that extra oomph. I feel like you are that extra oomph. Like when you come into a situation, you make a very average situation that much more attractive. Like that is the kind of power that you hold. I feel like you are able to really bring a balance to situations. So if you're a woman, you are somebody that is definitely, and this goes actually for man or woman. So regardless of your sex, you're very balanced. The yin and yang inside of you is very balanced. The flow between masculine and feminine is very balanced. And because of this, you may have a very androgynous vibe about you. You may be somebody that may be very well bisexual, but outside of that, I'm just feeling that you are somebody that people are very envious of because of the way that you draw attention, the way that you're able to garner attention. This may be something that has left you feeling very uncomfortable throughout your life. Like maybe just because you are somebody that is easily garnished that attention, that people will just assume that you like it, that you like being in the spotlight. And I feel like you definitely have not been somebody that wants to be seen in that way. You may struggle being in the spotlight or having eyes on you. And so whatever the situation is, I just burped a whole bunch. So I definitely think you may have an issue with your throat chakra as well. Like sometimes you may have an issue like public speaking, like being seen and heard at the same time. You may be okay with being seen but not heard, or heard but not seen, and maybe whatever the situation that you're trying to culminate or create has to do with both. Like being a star, being seen, being a world star, you have to be somebody that is okay with being seen and heard, that is okay with being out in the spotlight. I feel like you have had troubles being seen in the past because people get very, very hostile when you are in your true power. Like people have been very envious of your light in the past, and so they may have said things to you in order to like make you shrink that light and go back in the dark. Things like, you're such a head turner. Oh, you're wearing makeup so that you garnish attention, so that people look at you. Oh, you're only wearing that because you want people to look at you. Oh, you're only doing that because you want people to watch. Like there is very much an energy around people creating a hostile environment around your ability to be seen, to be heard, to be desired. And we are fighting that, okay? We're turning our head to it. We're telling them that that's their truth. We are no longer playing into that anymore, okay? The key here is that you are somebody that is very tempting, somebody that is very alluring to be around, and people are very, very envious of the way that you are able to create, the way that you're able to birth your creations into reality. I'm just hearing that some of y'all be doing some sex magic or some masturbation, like magic, some self-love magic. Y'all are in here transforming y'all's life with y'all's yoni is what I'm hearing. And just because you are not a girl, that doesn't have to be specific to you. I have the selenite here, which definitely looks like, you know, a wand, if you get what I'm saying. So it definitely doesn't have to just be feminine energy here. It can definitely be a masculine. But you are somebody that is just very, very, very alluring. And whatever you're creating or trying to birth into reality has got people watching, okay? In order to feed your creativity, there is a message here that you need to clear the clutter around you. So clean up your space, do some spring cleaning, maybe clear out the people that has created this hostility within your environment. But the advice here is definitely to get out of your comfort zone. You may also be somebody that travels a lot and does get out of their comfort zone. They go and they see the world, they travel to places that maybe other people are afraid to travel to. You're not afraid. You're somebody that is very much not afraid. You do not fall into the false narratives that society has tried to place on us about the world around us. You do not live in fear. I am hearing that 1000%. You are not somebody that lives in fear. But yeah, I feel like you are somebody that is able to transform their dreams from the 5D into the 3D. You're able to transmute what was given to you as a way to keep you down. You're able to transmute that energy into something great, into creation. I'm just hearing that you're somebody a lot of people are envious of, a lot of people wish that they could be, a lot of people wish that they could even be your friend. They just want to be able to be in the same space as you. And I do feel that a lot of people know your star power and they know that you are on a road to greatness, a road of being world renowned in some way, maybe being in the books, being known as one of the greats or something, a lot of star power. They enjoy being around you, and because of that magnetism, you are drawing in a lot of things that are going to be able to elevate you and take you to the next level, okay? So that is what I'm seeing. That is the tea for you. If this resonated, if you enjoyed your reading, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Alright, hello, welcome pile 3. If you chose the hibiscus tea, this is your reading. Before we get started, I just want to go over how this reading is set up. We have set it up into 2 different sections. This is the tea about the situation, and this is what people are thinking or saying about the situation. I have put some of these stickers that Amanda put in those beautiful envelopes she created for Yule for us. I've put them in here. We will be drawing some at random, and we'll just be seeing, you know, what channeled messages come with them. All right. You got a little bit more than others, but we will take them as they come. Okay, so you have the hibiscus tea. The first sticker that came through for you was stay cool. So I love that this also matches, like, you know, the theme of this. So I definitely feel like you are somebody that is very, very pink. And I think when I think pink, I think of divine feminine, I think of passion, I think of love. So you may be somebody that really embodies that divine feminine energy, that may really enjoy self-love practices, that may enjoy showing love to others. You may just love love. But you're also somebody that seems to be very, very cool. So like the it girl, somebody that really just is easily palatable. The hibiscus tea, I have channeled messages for the other piles regarding the tea. Hibiscus tea is the tea of the goddess Kale. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It is also, hibiscus is the flower of Hawaii, and like Asian Islander cultures. It's also, hibiscus tea is the tea of Jamaica, so there's a lot of tropical vibes here. You are very much like that kind of energy of like, you don't take things too seriously, you go with the flow, it's all good, it's all in flow, divine timing, you are not in a rush. I'm definitely feeling like, you know, when you go to Hawaii, you go to Jamaica, you are going there to relax, you're going there to have some good drinks, to have some fun, and that is definitely the energy that I feel that you bring to the situation. We have a star dream catcher. You definitely may be somebody that is indigenous, just like the Hawaiians, just like the Native Americans, the native indigenous people to Australia. So you definitely may be somebody that is indigenous or has some sort of different culture to you. Today is a good day for a good date. Yeah, you are definitely that energy of like, stay cool, it's all fun, don't take anything too seriously. You are definitely somebody that just loves life, and you're always looking for the positive in something. You are not too worried. You know that you're protected. You may even be somebody that does rituals with goddesses or gods. Kale may be very specific to you. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Yeah, you're like, look at the little sea stars. You're definitely like a Kenny Chesney type vibe. Like, you don't have to be into country music, but he was very much a like beach bum type person. And I don't mean that you're a bum, because I don't see that with you, but I do feel that you are just somebody that doesn't take life too seriously, is very chill, is very relaxed, enjoys nature, enjoys not moving into things too quickly. You definitely ease into your days very slowly. You ease into projects very slowly. There's not much that gets you ruffled up or panicked. You are definitely just in your divine femininity. Even if you're not a woman, we each have masculine and feminine energy. Masculine is all about action. It's all about doing. It's all about conquering. Feminine is all about being. It's all about sitting and receiving. It knows that you don't have to chase, that you can just attract. That is feminine energy. So you may be somebody that understands that. All right, so the tea about the situation: black flower fragrance, fragmentation. I don't think I have ever pulled this card before. So you are the first person. So, I mean, that also feels very significant for like, you are somebody that definitely isn't fitting into a mold. You're definitely not the usual, like, whereas pile one, we were getting very like basic girl energy, like that's what people thought about you. They definitely do not feel that you are a basic person. The child I was meant to be. Anger and chains. Get back into balance. Create your own luck. Go with the flow. See, you guys are very go with the flow energy. We have labradorite, see the magic. I'm gonna move these out of the way for right now. We have Smoky Quartz, Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go, da 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 da. Indecision. Frozen may be very significant. I've never seen the movie, so I couldn't sing the song for you guys, but that's what I heard. Indecision, we've got Magician and the Mirror. What's cool is it's very much the masculine and feminine energies showing up here as well. We have Recognition and Reward. We have the Throat Chakra and Triumphant Success. Okay, so the tea is that you are somebody that is very, very successful. James, go away. James is rubbing up right now on my light thing, which he never does. So you guys saw the camera shake. That was James. So to me, that is saying that you are somebody that is people want to be in your near vicinity. They want to touch you. They want to feel you. They want to have a piece of you is what I'm hearing, or have a piece of the energy that you have around you. Like, you're definitely somebody that is not angered easily. And in a world where people seem to just be angry and upset about everything, I do feel like that is a breath of fresh air for people. Like, they want to be able to be as unbothered as you are, to be able to relax and to enjoy life as much as you do. You may be somebody, because we saw the hibiscus tea and we saw the different countries that come with that. You may be somebody that is very well traveled, or you're from a different culture, and so you have different beliefs or views, and this is like very interesting to the people that are around you or surrounding you. The tea here, I do feel as if there has been something that has happened. Let me get my cat out really fast, you guys, because he keeps bothering me. Give me 1 second. All right, so I feel like you are somebody that has recently let somebody or something out that has been bothering you. You've spoken up about it. Like, you have said, this is no longer fun. I'm no longer enjoying myself. And you just kind of like walked out, like you walked away from it. And there are people that are upset regarding that decision, or how easily you were able to unchain yourself. 333 may be significant for you on this. I do believe that this could have started to unfold for you around the age of 29. 27 to 29. So this could also have something to do with your Saturn return. Maybe your Saturn return required that you grow up a bit or grow into the person that you're supposed to be. And now that you are here, you've done the work that you needed to do to like get back into balance. People are upset that you were kind of distancing yourself from the versions of you that they needed you to be in their story. So the child that I was meant to be in fragmentation makes me feel that there were some things that happened in your childhood that definitely fragmented you and the truth that you had. Because if you look at labradorite here, it's even fragmented, right? And I'm hearing that, I don't know what it's called, and somebody can leave it in the comments, but the Japanese believe in taking what has been broken and repairing it with gold, and it makes it more valuable. And I'm feeling like that's kind of what has happened. Like, you as a child, whatever the situation was, it was supposed to rot you. It was supposed to stop you. It was supposed to keep you from walking in your power and in your calling. It was supposed to keep you from the person that you were meant to be. And instead of it doing that, you saw the you saw the magic in it. You saw the magic in what was sent to hurt you, to break you, to crack you, is what I heard. For some reason, that Whips and Chains song from Rihanna, also just came up, so that may be significant for some of you. I know that Rihanna is also from Barbados, so it could just be that they're talking that some of you truly are from the Caribbean, or you're indigenous in some way. Maybe the social constructs that your culture placed on you, you are breaking through those. You're breaking through those, and you're seeing the magic and stepping out of the social constructs or the dialogue that people have placed upon you. I do feel as if some of you may be struggling with that identity, with the identity of being native or indigenous in some way, or coming from a different culture, and feeling like maybe you are an imposter, or you don't know who you are, or maybe you're not as insert culture here as some other people because you don't do X, Y, and Z. Spirit is saying that the tea here is that people may talk about you, and they may say, like, for instance, my husband is Jamaican, and that sometimes within his culture, people will say that he's not black enough because he doesn't do X, Y, and Z, or he's not Jamaican enough because he doesn't do X, Y, and Z, or eat X, Y, and Z, or listen to X, Y, and Z. There could be parts of you that feels very fragmented because of who you are and who you're expected to be because of these cultural norms. And it may feel very like you're chained to these cultural norms, like it's ancestral that you have to do it this way or be this way. I'm feeling like some of you were expected to be a certain career, or do a certain career, or have a certain lifestyle. There were cultural expectations for you that you didn't fulfill, or maybe you don't want to fulfill. You're very undecided on if you're going to go with what makes your family happy or your culture happy, and what makes you happy. And I feel like recently some of you guys have spoken up about this. You guys have spoken up about what it is you desire, what it is that you wish that you could go do. And you're speaking up in hopes that by speaking your truth and allowing these people in, allowing these people to see you for who you truly are and who you were meant to be, that it is going to help them understand you and help them understand where you're coming from, or like it's going to help them help you bring that into balance. But I'm feeling like instead of it doing that, there are a lot of people that feel very angry regarding it. They feel very angry with the choices that you're making right now. They feel very angry with this truth that you have revealed. You guys could even be talking to your family members about the way that the culture has influenced you in a way that did not positively affect you, and people could be trying to deny that. They could really have no desire to hear it because for them it happened to them too, and they took it. They just ate the crow. They did what they needed to do. They conformed. They didn't seek out something else, and so they're wanting you to take the same path that they took. Because you have the 8 here too, so 8s can show that karma, and for it to be under the anger and chains, I do feel that there is something here karmically, ancestrally, a lot of ancestral anger, a lot of ancestral karma that is coming up regarding this truth that you are speaking, okay? Spirit wants you to know that what is being said regarding this situation is very fragmented in their own rotting that they've endured, okay? They have definitely been the type of people that have taken the life that was given to them. They've taken the ideals that were given to them, and they have just gone with the flow. They've done what they were supposed to do, what was expected of them. Now they are, even if they don't realize it, they are expecting the same of you because they have also endured. It's reminding me of a lot of people that come from the trenches. They don't want to see their kids do better than them, and it's a really sad reality. Or they don't want their kids to have better than them, even if they like deep down desire that for themselves and their children. It's like there's some sort of insecurity that happens, that when we're not doing our shadow work, those ancestral wounds can keep generation after generation trapped in the trenches. And I feel that you are trying to overcome and get yourself out of this situation. You're trying to do something different. And I just feel like culturally or religiously, especially because she's wearing a hijab, culturally or religiously, there is something here that is stopping you from feeling like you can create your own destiny, you can create your own luck, you can create your own ending, you can choose your own path, you can create your own path, that you don't have to go and follow in the footsteps of the people that came before you. And I feel like you have all the aunties talking. You have all the aunties that could be really coming out and trying to deter you from going any further on this path, or speaking your truth, or manifesting whatever it is that you're trying to call in. Spirit wants you to see the magic in the discord, okay? Right now, there is a lot of people that have a lot to say about the flow that you're trying to create, or the luck that you're trying to create, or the balance that you're trying to create. See the magic in the fact that when you're doing something that is with the status quo, hardly anybody's going to talk about it. But because everybody is talking about it, it actually means you are doing something differently. And that something different is exactly what it is that you're trying to create. So allow for all this talk to kind of motivate you even more, that like you are breaking cycles, you are putting together the pieces of your fragmented self, and you are creating something different, okay? Let go whatever it is that they're saying about you, whatever it is that they think about you or this situation. Let go of the anger that is surrounding this situation. Let go of any fear that you have regarding the situation. Let go of all of the false ideals and narratives regarding the situation. You really do the inner work to unpack that religious trauma or the cultural trauma that you could be facing. I definitely feel like there is room here to maybe have somebody that you can talk to that can help you unpack this and see the magic and restore the balance. But I just know that you are creating a life that you're going to be so in love with, and people are sad and they're angry and they're afraid that they missed their opportunity to do the same. They're upset because they feel like maybe they didn't have that same opportunity afforded to them. But you know, that's something that they have to work out, and they have to realize that it's never too late. Just like your sticker says, nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. This very much is feeling like people in your life can realize that just because they bloomed later doesn't mean that they have lost their opportunity to bloom. And just because you're blooming right now and you're doing something that maybe they wish that they could have done, doesn't mean that there is less of an opportunity or less of a chance for them to do those things. You being successful doesn't take away from their opportunity to be successful. Your happiness does not take away from their opportunity. I'm sorry, guys. My battery is dying. But your happiness doesn't take away from their opportunity to be happy. Your success, your wins does not take away from their options. So that is just what I'm hearing here. There's a lot of heart space energy here. So it does look like you're trying to move towards things that you are in love with. You are trying to move towards creating things and a life that you're in love with. And you just right now have to get through this phase of things being fragmented or feeling fragmented or out of place. Go with the flow and just understand that you are creating your own luck here and your own destiny. You are rewriting a story and narrative. And so just because they don't understand it or they can't see it doesn't mean that it's not possible for you, okay? See the magic in the situation and know that just because they're talking, it's just showing their insecurity. It's not showing the success or the ability to be successful in this. So now I am going to jump to the cards about about what are people thinking and saying about this, and we will get going. Alright guys, welcome. This is the last half of your pick a card reading. So we are looking at what are people thinking or saying about this situation. We have boundaries, happiness, and loyalty. We also have clear quartz, get clear quartz, get crystal clear. We have turquoise, prioritize your health. Rhodonite, find a way to forgive. We have pink opal, be kind to yourself. We have fertility, positive movement forward. We have hope. We have walking away. I know we can't see all of these. I'll put it right here. Walking away. And we have healer of the ages. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. We have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the Page of Wands. We have the High Priestess. And we have, let me see if I can shut it down a little. Okay. We might need to put all of this up here. Okay. And we have the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. All right. So the tea, what are people saying about this situation? I do feel as if there is a large majority of people that are very happy for you. There's a large majority of people that see you stepping out of the limitations that were placed upon you by people that were close to you, whether that's ancestrally, familiarly, friends, anything like that. I see you walking away from these things that are not making you happy, that are no longer serving you, that are caging you in, that are not in alignment with that happiness and with that truth, okay? You are really, 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 I feel like what people are thinking or what people are saying about the situation is that you are a game changer. You are the person that has been sent to this family, to this timeline, to create hope that something else can grow from this, that we can do things differently, that we can move forward in a way that allows us to prioritize ourselves, to prioritize our own happiness, to prioritize our boundaries, to prioritize the things that fill our cup up, okay? You are chasing happiness. You are chasing a life that is in alignment with the things that you hope for, with the things that light you up, with the version of yourself that you are trying to birth and create. People are talking about this movement that you are making, okay? You are moving forward and it is a positive movement forward. They are talking about all of this light. Like, you are a very sunny, very optimistic, very happy person. It is hard to stay mad at you. And I feel like that is kind of what is coming through here, that if your family or your friends or your support system, your village is not in agreement with what it is that you're doing, especially if there's a religious factor here, know that people are going to come around, okay? In the meantime, while you're waiting for these people to come around, get crystal clear, stay crystal clear on what it is that you are trying to create. Stay very crystal clear on what it is that makes you happy and the boundaries around that. Be very crystal clear about your boundaries, okay? Find a way to forgive the people that were not living in their highest frequency when you spoke up about the things that you wanted to change or the movement forward that you wanted to take. Forgive people that weren't walking in their own light and their own divinity, that did not share this happiness for you regarding this change. Find a way to forgive those people, not for them, not so that they can come back into your life, Forgive them so that you are able to move forward without all of that emotional baggage weighing you down, okay? Forgive people that you were loyal to that may have not been loyal to you back, okay? Be very kind to yourself. You did the best that you could with what you knew. Be kind to yourself for not acting sooner, for not moving sooner. Be kind to yourself for all the ways that you may have not shown up authentically to your truth or shown up in your highest good or in your highest self. Especially if these people that have crossed these boundaries have caused you to react in a way that made you step out of your character. Forgive yourself for those moments, okay? We live and learn. We did the best that we could with what we had and what we knew. I'm hearing that there are people that are talking right now about the ways that you did not show up when you were not feeling your best. Please be kind to yourself. Please ignore what it is that those people are saying. Those people are saying those things and they're talking about those things because they don't want people to see this light. They don't want people to see the good things that you have or the things that you bring to the table, because they're upset that you could escape, that you could walk away. I am feeling that they definitely have desired to speak up on the imbalances within y'all's community or within your home life. They wanted to talk about the people that were one-sided, that were causing issues, that were being unkind and disloyal, that were not providing peace or protection or love or loyalty or light. They wanted to talk out and speak out on those people, and they, for whatever reason, they felt like they couldn't. And you doing so, it makes them feel like maybe they failed in some way, maybe that they missed their own opportunity to go and seize the happiness and the light that you are creating for yourself. But they're definitely talking because they see you doing something and changing the status quo, and something about that just upsets them. You are somebody that is not rushed. You are somebody that is able to stay calm, cool, and collected. So maybe whatever the situation was that you maybe popped off and acted out of character for yourself, you could be blaming yourself about that. They could be using that one time to really create a narrative about you. And Spirit is saying to let go, let it go, be kind to yourself for that moment of weakness. Just keep it moving forward, keep it moving. Do not allow these people to bring you back into a situation that you had to pray yourself out of, or that you had to boundary yourself up to be able to get out of. Right now, the future is being focused on your happiness. The future right now is focused on your happiness. It's focused on what lights you up, what makes you happy, what makes you feel ignited is the word that I heard. This next part of your story is about self-love. It's about loving yourself and loving what you do. Stay cool under the pressure of people that are trying to make you believe that this is not the season that you're supposed to be in. You are definitely supposed to be in a season of prioritizing your health. Sorry, I cut off. But yes, you are in a season of prioritizing your health and happiness and being loyal to yourself and your light, okay? Despite cultural differences, religious differences, family differences, anything like that, you are supposed to be prioritizing your cup and filling your cup and doing what makes you happy, blooming at your own time, not rushing the bloom, not rushing what you're growing, okay? Today is a good day to have a good day. It is a good day to build what it is that you're desiring to build. It is a good day to show your truth and shine your light, okay? Walk away from anything that compromises your happiness, your loyalty, your forgiveness, your health, your light. Walk away from anything that compromises that, okay? I love you guys. Stay cool. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. And I will check you guys later. I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.